Hello students of class 8. Today we'll be doing the next part of the chapter algebraic expressions and identities. Today we are going to learn about division of algebraic expressions. So let us begin. Now we will start with the division of monomial by monomial. So I have taken two monomial terms. So what are you going to do when you are going to divide them? Just write it in the form of division, one below the other. Now you have learned the laws of exponent, and you know when the powers are there in division and the same bases are there, we subtract the power. You remember that x power m divided by x power n results in x m minus n. Using that concept, we are going to solve the literal coefficient, and like normal division we are going to solve the numerals. So minus and minus cancels and we get a plus. 52 divided by 13 gives us a 4. Now for the literals, you see here power is 1. So actually power 2 will remain here because 3 minus 1 we will do. If we take it above in the numerator, it will become negative. So I am keeping it positive and bringing it down. Only one q is there, so here and here it's 4q, so obviously 4 minus 1, that is 3, and r is more in the numerator, so 3 minus 1, so r 2. So our final answer is going to be this, 4r square by p square q cube, right? One more question to understand the monomial division by monomial. Write the terms now, minus and minus again plus. 24 by 39. Now you can divide this with 3. You'll get 13 by 8. So 13 by 8. I cannot divide it more, so I'm leaving it as it is. Now p, you see in which part, in the numerator or denominator is p more. So it's more in the denominator. So I do 3 minus 1. So p becomes square. Q is 2 and here it is 3, so Q 3 minus 2 is 1, so I can just leave it like that. And R 5 and this is 1, so R is more, the power value is more in the numerator, so I write R 5 minus 1, that is 4. So my final answer is 13 by 8 R to the power 4 by P square Q. So my final answer is 13 by 8 r to the power 4 by p square q. Now after finishing the monomial by monomial, next kind of division I am going to teach you is polynomial by a monomial. Here this is a polynomial and this is a monomial. So how do I divide? Now I need to divide this monomial by each term of the polynomial. So when I write it, each term has to be divided by 2x square. Right, so I can write it separately, and now each term can be treated as a monomial by monomial and divided as I told you in the previous part. So here it will be 2x to the power 5 minus 2, 3 minus 3 by 2 x to the power 2 minus 3, because x square and x square will become x to the power 0, that is equal to 1, plus 5 by 2x, because here 2 is more in the denominator, x square, so that 2 of the power is more here and here power 1, so take it down, plus 4x square. So this becomes our answer. For more clarity, I will show you one more division of polynomial by a monomial. What do? I have to divide each of this with the monomial. 32p cube r cube by minus 2. So as you can see here, the monomial was a negative monomial. I have to write negative everywhere. 14 by minus 2 will give you minus 7. P square minus p square will become p0 and q to the power 2 is left. Then minus minus plus 16p q minus 15 by 2 q by p, because q square minus 1 and p 2 minus 1, plus 11 pq minus 9 p square. So this becomes my answer. Now that was division of polynomial by monomial. Next is division of polynomial by a polynomial itself. So what do we do? When I am having a polynomial divided by a polynomial, then first thing that you need to do is see that whether both the polynomials are arranged in the order of their power in a decreasing order. Like here x cube, then 2, then 1, and no power means x0, and here it is x to the power 1 and here x to the power 0. So it's already arranged. So now let us just write it like we write the division. Now I've written the question. Now I have to verify it also, but let me first show you the division part. Now first aim is to get 6x cube. To get 6x cube, what should I multiply with 2x? Only see the first term, and we have to get 6x cube. So you know 2 3s are 6 and x is already here, so I need 2 more x's, right? So I have to multiply 3x square. When I multiply this term, I get a 6x cube, and now I have to multiply the second part of this polynomial with this value again. So I get minus 9x square, right? Now like in division we subtract, so this plus has become minus and this minus becomes a plus. So this cancels. Aim will be to cancel the first term always as we solve. Now 11 minus 11 plus 9 will give me minus 2x square, right? And I have to copy all the other terms as it is. After doing this, my next aim is to cancel this term. So what can I multiply with 2x to get minus 2x square? That is minus x, because minus into minus, because 2x into minus x will give me minus 2x square, and the second term has to be multiplied, so it will become plus 3x. Now again we have to change the symbol, so whichever is plus that becomes minus, and whichever is minus that becomes plus. So here this cancels. 7x minus 3x will give me 4x and plus 5 as it is. Now again from 2x I have to get 4x. So you know plus 2 I can easily multiply. So I'll get 4x and the second term being minus 6. So again my symbol changes and I get a plus 11. So I'm having a remainder 11 and a quotient 3x square minus x plus 2. Now in division you have read about the division algorithm verification formula, that is dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus the remainder. Division into quotient plus remainder. So this is our dividend, right? Our divisor is this, our quotient is this, and this is our remainder. So now let us put this formula and check whether we are getting this dividend. So divisor is 2x minus 3 into quotient is 3x square minus x plus 2 plus 11. So you know the multiplication, so I'll quickly do it for you. Then with the second term and then with the third term plus 11. Now 6x cube is only 1 and this is x square is 9 and 11 minus, so we'll do minus 11x square plus 7x plus 5. So do you see we have got the dividend? So that shows that we have divided it properly. This is a verification. Remember what we are doing, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Divisor, quotient, remainder. Multiply, add, get the dividend to verify. All the questions do not ask you to verify. If it is asking, you have to show this as well. Now this is again a polynomial division by a polynomial. So check whether the order is okay, starting from the highest order to the lowest order. So both are arranged already. Let us write the question. If they are not arranged, arrange it in the descending order of their powers. So first thing, see this and get 12x from 3x square. So 3 4s are and 1x is less, so 2 and 3. From 2 to become 3 I need just 1x. You know that we are, as we are multiplying here, to get this value you have to add the power. So we get 12x cube. Then multiply the second term, don't forget 8x square plus 20x. So you see already it is coming below that. Change the symbols, cancel the first term and solve the values and write the remaining. Now next to cancel is minus 9x squared from 3x. So we get minus 3x, no need of x because already x squared is there. So minus 3 will do. So minus 9x squared minus plus 6x and minus 15. Again change the symbol. This cancels. This also cancels. We are remaining with minus 3. Minus 18 plus 3 will give me minus 3. So our quotient here is 4x minus 3 and a remainder here is minus 3. So I'm very sure you are able to understand how the division of polynomial by polynomial is done. Moving to the last question, which looks a little tricky but is easy if you try it out. This is again polynomial division by polynomial, but this is not arranged. So we will write y plus 1 because power of y should be 1 and here there is no y, so power is 0, and here this should be y cube plus 1. I'm writing a little far away, you will see y. Now from y I have to get y cube, so I have to multiply y square. So when I write this I get this, but the second term is y square. So if I would have written a plus 1 here, it would not have solved easily, right? And then I put a minus, changing the symbol, I am getting y square plus 1, the remainder. Now my next motive is to get minus y square from y. So I multiply minus y again. Minus will plus minus will give me minus, and y will give me y square. Second term is minus y. Again change the symbol. Now here, because they are unlike terms, we will write y plus 1. Already that remainder has come down. So again from y plus 1, how can I get y plus 1? By multiplying plus 1. So y plus 1 is plus 1. And again by changing the symbol, everything cancels and I get a remainder of 0. So here the quotient is y squared minus y plus 1 and the remainder is 0. Okay, my dear students, I hope you have understood the concept of division of the algebraic expressions. If you like the video, please share and comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching.